Hey guys, JoeOnit coming in. Got another battle replay for you here on Total War Attila. We're using the 1212 mod, 1212 AD mod, and this battle is actually a historical battle, I believe, that was sent over to me to cover, and it is called the Battle of Wayna Daga, I think. It's Wayna Daga. This was a large-scale battle between the Ethiopian forces and the Portuguese Empire and the forces of Attila Sultanate and the Ottoman Empire in the east of Lake Tana in Ethiopia on 21st February 1543. So there you go, a little bit of a breakdown, kind of a historical battle, but all right, let's take a look at the armies. So on this side, we do have an army that I don't really see very often at all. We have the Zagwe Kingdom, being commanded by Storm of War, and he has brought 14 units of the Gondorian infantry. Kind of sounds very close to the Gondorians, or the Gondorians, there we go. The Gondorians from another time and place. But yes, he has brought 14 units of the Gondorian infantry, 10 Shotelai, 3 units of the Spear Siwa. General is a Tarazumba. He also has 5 units of the Jan Infantry, 5 Bow Siwa, and 2 units of the Gondarian Noble Siwa. I believe those are his cavalry. On to the opposite side over here, we do have the Kingdom of Portugal being commanded by Diger, and he has brought 13 units of, however you say that, so I'm just going to say swordsmen. He also has 2 units of the Spanish Order of Foot Knights, 2 polearms. His general is Guarda do Rey, I think. He also has 10 units of handgunners and 2 units of the Spanish Order Knights, which are his cavalry. Moving over on to the other side of the battlefield, we will look at the Kingdom of Mercuria being commanded by Cassius Ragnaroker, and he has brought 14 units of the Arab infantry, 13 units of the Sudanese Kaskara swordsmen, 10 Sudanese quilted spearmen. General is a Sudanese bodyguard, and he also has 2 units of the Sudanese heavy cavalry. And his ally over here, sorry about that, his ally over here is the Ottoman Sultanate being commanded by Frozen Men BG, and he has brought 10 units of the Azap swordsmen, 9 Yaya spearmen, 2 Yansari billmen. His general is the Beylerbeys bodyguards. He also has 10 units of handgunners and 2 units of the Kipikulu horse archers. So there you go, guys. Army comps out of the way. Sorry about the kind of jumbled intro there. It's the first time I'm really trying to say anything about a historical battle here. So, but all right, there we go. Army comps out of the way. We will dive in for the beginning of the battle replay. It's very, very bright here today in the desert, obviously. Very, very bright. So it does look like the red team here, Portugal and the Zagwe Kingdom, will be the attackers here. A lot of units kind of moving around, jumbling around, looking like they're trying to find a place to go. So, yeah, this is a huge battle. Huge battle. 4 large armies. So there's a lot. There's about 17,000 men on the battlefield here today. So this is definitely going to be one of the larger battles that I cover as far as just a 2v2. So definitely going to be a probably very bloody battle, I would assume, as well. So we do have some of the archers here starting to make their way up forward. Some of the javelins or light skirmisher here on the outside. A couple units of spearmen going to be protecting all the swordsmen here in the center, being backed up by some more of the spears. Cavalry moving up quickly behind that offensive front. In the center, decent amount of handgunners coming through the middle, followed again by a bunch of sword infantry as the reinforcements. Everybody is still just moving forward here very, very slowly. We have a bit of a defensive line here. A lot of the light handgunner infantry on the front line here for the Ottoman Sultanate. Over on the other side, looks like everybody over here is still kind of just moving around, reforming their lines. Looks like they're trying to find the best defensive positions that they can find, as they probably, yeah, on this side, there's really no ranged units on this side, so this, I'm going to assume that the Kingdom of Mercuria is going to have a difficult go here, as like I said, aside of the javelins here for some of these sword units, there are no ranged units over on this side. Basically, all of the ranged are over here. We actually have a lot of gunners now starting to shift down to the other side, so it looks like we're going to have a bit of a battle line on this side. Bit of a strength in the center here, and just a ton of melee infantry, a couple of units of cavalry over here as well. But basically, this whole side here for Mercuria is all melee infantry mixed between swords and spears. Like I said, not counting the cavalry here. But all right, everybody's still moving forward. Still moving forward here. Probably very difficult to traverse through the terrain here in this desert. Very high dunes here. You can see very, very high dunes in the center there. Still units moving up over on this side. So Bosiwa is still moving forward. The handgunners, obviously, for Portugal are still making their way forward. But it looks like we're getting ready to maybe start having a little bit of a skirmish here. Yes, they are getting ready to start firing. So here we go. Get a little volley off there. We'll chase it on over to where they are firing into. Looks like they are going to fire right into these Sudanese Cascara swordsmen here, and it does look like actually these are small units, so we're only using large size units here. The infantry will only be 120. The archers, I believe, will only be 90 or 98, should say. Cavalry here will be 53. Maybe there's going to be 60 there for a general. So some of the units are bigger than other ones, but it does look like this infantry unit so far not taking any damage. They are in their shield wall. Sudanese quilted spearmen now starting to make their way forward. Looks like we have a bit of an advance going on over on this side. Gunfire now coming in. As the handgunners did look like they were starting to fire. We're having a little bit of a response. There you go. Firing back across the battlefield as the enemy forces are making their way forward. Dropping a couple down. Not really any on this side have dropped. Oh, there, of course, as soon as I say that, one guy drops immediately. But yeah, huge battlefield. Gunpowder is definitely going to play a part in this battle with the amount of handgunners that there are. But a lot of handgunners over on this side, not yet to start firing. Looks like they are just being the ones that are fired upon. Actually, no, maybe they did get some shots off. This unit here has about 7 kills, 7 there for that unit now. 5 here, 0 and 0. So lines still making their way forward. We do still have the units of Bosiwa over here. They will probably have, let's see if they can see their range, 165 compared to the 140 range for the gunners. But obviously back then, oh wait, never mind, I'm not going to stop talking now. We actually have infantry now charging down over here, getting into the spearman unit of the Siwa Cavalry. Nova Siwa Cavalry trying to get around, and it looks like he's just going to charge right in. Oh boy. There's a lot of cavalry over on this side. 3 units of the Sudanese heavy cavalry. Looks like only 1 unit did end up charging in completely. So we got a little bit of a 1v1 here between the cavalry on this side. Again, as always, when I say, or when I cover 12-12 battles, the colors are just absolutely beautiful. And this guy, yeah, they are not looking good. Oh, reinforcement cavalry coming across. So you're going to charge right into the line. Yes, he is. We see the general has actually charged in here. Ooh, big hammer charge there from the heavy shock cavalry. Very nicely done. Charging in onto that medium command general. Starting to lose men rather quickly. Down to 50 men. Yeah, they are definitely losing, but we have a long battle line here. Probably still forming in the middle, yes. No real fighting going on just yet in the middle, but a big clash over on this right flank, or on the southern part if you're looking at the mini-map up there on the right-hand corner. Men have broken somewhere. Let's see if we can find where those units are. It's probably a unit of swordsmen that have broken. Yeah, right there in the middle. More infantry starting to pile up here. We have the Siwa archers here. The Bosiwa starting to fire away again. 3 kills so far for that unit. This unit here only netting 1 kill to this point, but they definitely do have a lot of open shots right there in the middle. Could definitely, yep, looks like that's what they're doing. They are going to change their position here and be able to get some good shots in onto the flank of those Sudanese Kaskara swordsmen here. Quilted spearmen in there as well. More infantry getting closer and closer to join the battle lines. Let's see if we're going on the other side here. Looks like we do have something going on, yes. We have cavalry that is actually charged across the battlefield. Some of the Kapikulu horse archers here have gotten in onto some of the gunners there. Or, no, light skirmishers, sorry. Light skirmishers. Spearmen now going to charge down, going to try and get rid of them. Oh, good shot. Good shot into the back, but they definitely want to continue moving. Oh, looks like that other unit of horse archers have been taken out. 69, awesome number there. 69, giggity. 69 kills total for them, but this unit here looks like they have been caught up by the spearmen. They are being shot at here from the Bosiwa on the other side, so big-time damage being done over there. Oh, we have a general. It's already broken. Is that the Zagwe Kingdom general? Yes, it is. And this side of the line is definitely starting to cave in for the Zagwe Kingdom. Not really being able to hold for very long. With the general being dead, their morale is definitely going to be down for sure. Back in the center here, a lot of archers now starting to be charged into. We have a lone unit of spearmen here, holding back a couple of units of the Arab swordsmen and the Sudanese Kaskara swordsmen. But in the middle here, actually, we have an advance. Some of the Gondarian spearmen have actually made their way across the field, getting into some more of the swordsmen. We have a general way back over here. Looks like he is currently being chased, trying to run away from the fight. Currently, ooh, Noble Siwa going to get a charge in there. Counter charge coming back from the general, though. Looks like the general may be handling himself pretty well right now, but now we have another unit of spearmen coming around. Ooh, boy. That general may be finding himself in a little bit of a problem. A couple units of the Azab swordsmen just kind of hanging out right here. Unfortunately, they did just get rear charged here by a unit of the Shotelii. I wonder if that's like close to the Shotels from Room 2. They definitely do not appear to be as armored, though, that is for sure. Oh no, he died. This general here did in fact die. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Recently died general. Unfortunately, stayed in the combat for way too long dealing with those spearmen. He is going to be able to pull away, though. The bodyguard, the rest of the bodyguard, I should say, is going to be able to get away. They still do have 22 men in the unit. Back over on this side, though, Kingdom of Mercuria is doing pretty good. Mercuria, sorry. Kingdom of Mercuria is actually doing rather well. Ooh, here comes a big charge. Coming in onto the flank, Sudanese heavy cavalry about to get hammered. There it goes. So the Portuguese general has now made his way over here, going to continue trying to help his men fight off this cavalry. Another unit of the this is Kaskara's swordsman now charging in, so the general is definitely going to have to run away. Probably second unit of cavalry will be running away as well. So it's definitely been a brutal fight on this side for the Zagwe Kingdom. You can see the majority of their units, at least on this right flank of the battle, or at least on the southern border of the mini-map up there, it's definitely been completely broken through. We have some of these Spanish foot order knights, there you go, getting up in there, trying to help out in the middle. Portugal's trying to help out, I should say. They look like they're just getting overrun here yet again. Did we just have cavalry running here? Oh, no, they broke. Oh, that's the general. The Ottoman general has now completely broken down. He is gone. General unit is destroyed. We have some halberds here in the center here. Look like they are going to start making their way forward, but unfortunately, again, just the amount of gunners that are right here. Javelins now being thrown from these Azab swordsmen. Looking very, very difficult, but look at this. We actually have a bit of a defensive line now starting to form up on the flank, so it looks like the Kingdom of Portugal actually did a pretty solid job on the other side of the battlefield here against the Ottoman Sultanate. So we have a pretty much exact mirror image on one side compared to the other, but it's definitely starting to look a little bad. a little weak on this side here for the Ottoman Empire. For the Ottoman Sultanate, I should say. Charging in now, getting into the Insiri Billman. We'll continue trying to hold those lines, but oh my god, the Azap swordsman just broke. 75 men left in the unit, has just completely shattered away. Swordsmen still making their way forward. We have some gunners who have actually made their way further up on top of this hill. That's actually a really, really solid placement for them. Hopefully they'll be able to get some shots down. The infantry, he is still forming around, coming around the end of the pole arms. There you go. There you go. Getting some shots down that hill. Trying to kill as many as they can before they are forced to get into melee. Spearmen do look like they are going to make it up the hill, though. Probably not anywhere near as many kills as they hoped they were going to get. But nope, gunners are running away again. But oh, they're getting cut off. They are definitely going to get cut off. You can see the handgunners now running for their lives, trying to get back across the battlefield here to their allies. See what the man count is here. We still have 3,100 for the side of the Kingdom of Mercuria and the Ottoman Sultanate, down to 2,100 for the Kingdom of Portugal and the Zagwe Kingdom, though. Zagwe Kingdom army looks like he is pretty much destroyed. I don't think he really has very much left. We still have the general unit. Nope, never mind. General unit just broke for Portugal now, too. Ooh, that is a huge loss there. Huge, huge loss. Fortunately, we have a unit of Azap swordsmen here being stuck in by a unit of the handgunners, and right behind them they have a unit of the medium pole arm infantry there for Portugal. Handgunners look like they were just taken out of the battle, though. Oh, I think I just saw some arrows come flying. Or those handgunners. Handgunners firing away again, and now look at this. We have archers now falling back across. So it looks like maybe the battle line is going to be built here in the center. A lot of archers still out of position there. And we have the Spanish Order Foot Knight. I think he is, yeah, he just got himself surrounded. Very unfortunate there for Portugal. Very strong, tough infantry unit on the halberds or the pole arms. It looks like they are getting taken out. Oh, decapitation there in the center. And there they go. Portugal's army there. Portugal's unit right there getting broken down. Almost 200 kills now. Very, very solid amount of kills. I don't know. Do we still have? Yes. The Kingdom of Curia general is still around. I believe he is the final general unit on the battlefield. Yes, he is. We don't really seem to have a whole lot of cavalry either. You have 2 units there that I can see. That looks like about the end of the cavalry that are still remaining on the battlefield. A lot of ranged units here in the center. Gunners look like they are going to try and line up, maybe get some shots. There we go. Getting some shots onto this infantry as they're making their way forward. Cresting over the top of that dune, though, coming down, chasing away another unit of the handgunners there for Portugal. Looks like the Bosiwa are going to start trying to make their way forward. Maybe going to be the delay for the handgunners to get a little bit of a better shot. Yes, you do. Siwa archers now charging in there, going to try and hold back. Oh, javelins again being thrown, dropping a couple of men there in the distance. Looks like we have a unit that got just completely around that entire formation there, getting into the handgunners. Handgunners are still firing, though. This unit there is still free from combat. Oh, no, we got another unit of quilted spearmen now charging into the center, getting into another unit of the handgunners there. So unfortunately, not a whole lot of infantry left. Ooh. We'll continue trying to charge through. More archers still firing away, but it does look like this is starting to become the end here for the... Oh, yeah, we got cavalry now starting to charge in on the flanks, breaking down these swordsmen very, very quickly. 73 men left in the unit. 143 kills, though, for that unit. 91 there, but the cavalry definitely came in and got a good charge. 60 kills in total for him. Lost sight of the... Oh, there he is. I was going to say, I lost sight of the general for the moment. But it does look like the final couple of forces here for Portugal will be breaking here very, very shortly. Good shooting there. We have some more of the light handgunners over there firing it onto the flanks. There you go, Pyrrhic victory. Let's take a look at the ending army compositions. We will start off here with the Kingdom of Mercuria being commanded by Cassius Ragnarok, who was the one that sent the replay over. So thank you very, very much. And wow, look at how much men he had left over. Over 2,000 men left, 2,400 men left over. He lost 1,900. All right, so his general there with 32 kills. Spearman probably not getting a whole lot of kills. We got a 54 there, 58, 58. Nothing really higher than that. Getting into his swordsman here. We have a 50, 53, 56, 101. There you go. 75, 72, 76. Getting into some more of his swordsmen here. 110. Nice. 91, 96, 91, 88, 75, 126. Cavalry coming in with 45 and 89. Then we have Frozen Man BG with the Ottoman Sultanate. Fortunately, he only had 951 men left over at the battle. He lost a ton. Lost almost 3,000 of his men. His general there was 62 kills. These are the polearms. Sorry, I almost said gunners. Polearms here, 159, 154. Getting into his spears. Probably not going to have a whole lot of kills. I see a 45 there, 43. The Yanisseri Billman there, 92 and 66. Some of the swordsmen not really doing very well. 100 there, just in the random out of nowhere. 100 kills there for that unit. We have a 40. Looks like a 42, a 61. Getting into the handgunners, though, 190, 170, 163, 154, 155. Wow. Very solid units there. And the Kapakulu horse archers here, 191, and that unit only, unfortunately, only was 69. Getting it onto the other side, we have Daga here with the Kingdom of Portugal, ended with 877 men, lost 2,300. Wow. His general there, netting himself 97 kills. Getting into his billman, though, or his Spanish Order Foot Knights, 192, 168. Very nicely done there. More with the swordsmen. Not a whole lot. Bunch of 40s. I see a 98 and 153. They did pretty well. 69 Giggity, 86. Getting into the handgunners, 103, 142, 110. Then we get up to another 69 Giggity, and the cavalry here with 182 and 66. And then Storm of War playing with the Zagwe Kingdom. Actually had 1,700 men that retreated away, but he lost 2,600 men. Second most losses in the battle. General there, unfortunately, only 29 kills. One of his spears, actually, 123. I wonder if that was the unit that caught out the general for the Ottoman Sultanate. Getting into some more of his spears, we have a 92, 70, 69 there. Giggity, 193, 70, 80, 90, 141, 122. Great job with those two. The Shota LEI here, unfortunately, we have, actually, no, we have a couple. 94 and 195, 72, 143, 124. So some of them doing pretty good. We have another 83 right there. The Bow Sewer here, unfortunately, don't look like they netted a whole lot, though. Top unit there seems to be about a 30. And then the Skirmisher Infantry here, unfortunately, not getting a lot. Top was a 34. And the Gondorian Noble Sewer at 13 and 48. But all right, guys, there you go. End of a historical-esque type battle. I'm sorry, I don't really cover historical battles very often, but maybe that's going to be something that will be coming forward in the future on the channel here. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. Please make sure to hit the like button, drop some comments, share the content around, and of course subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you enjoy seeing Total War content, this is one of the channels you'll probably see the best Total War content that there is. But all right, there you go, guys. End of the battle replay. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one. Hey guys, I just wanted to take this opportunity to send a special thanks to my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members. Thank you very much for your continued support. I really appreciate it.